All right, hello and welcome to this level 4 workout. It's almost 45 minutes long. This session is built to challenge your strength and your overall conditioning. So we will see some strength segments with some cardio built into the workout. All right, the segments that we're going to see today are going to focus on a lower body squat, an upper body push, an upper body pull, and that last segment that we hit today is going to be a lower body hinge, okay? So you'll see kind of these clustered segments that we're gonna work through. They'll be kind of high volume. I'm still gonna pick up my weights and push them today with good form, and I expect you to do the same, although if you're feeling only body weight, a lot of this can be done with just your body weight, all right? All right, as for equipment, I'm gonna be using a jump rope if you have one. You can ghost rope, dumbbells. I'm looking at 20 to 35 pounds in weight. All right, let's go ahead and get our warm up going. We're gonna do some knee hugs here, just hugging it in and squeezing tight. Nice, good squeezes here, okay? You got it. Now, if this is a problem standing and you're like, whew, my balance, it's just not there today, go ahead and lay down on the floor and alternate this hug, or you can lean back up against a wall and get the same effect here, just taking a little bit of that balance out. All right, but I do want you to feel that hug, so if the balance is an issue and we can't get that good squeeze here and hold, do lay down or lean against a wall, although our timer is almost there. We have 10 seconds here, and we're gonna go into some butt kicks and a march here. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna go with a march for 4 counts, and then we're gonna butt kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna keep it low for a little bit, and then I'll show you the high. You're gonna see this in the workout today. Here we go. March it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Find those butt kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And march. 1, 2, 3, 4. And kick. 1, 2. Getting those heels towards that bottom. And 1, 2. I'm gonna go everyone other there. 3 and 4. Give us a little bit more of that march. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And kick. 1, 2, 3. So you can keep that low today. If you're gonna go high with me, we're gonna run it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and kick. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so you'll see that today. We'll practice. We'll try to get some rhythm there. All right, coming up next, we're gonna go lateral lunges side to side. You will see those today as well, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Practice those lateral lunges. On these lateral lunges on weight, we're gonna have 1 dumbbell, and we're gonna bring it inside. And we're not gonna alternate at first. It'll just be a single side, but that weight's gonna go inside the leg. Inside the leg. I want you to focus on sitting down and back, okay? Not just pushing your body down, but thinking about bending at the hip and the knee during this workout. That might mean going body weight. For some of us, adding that weight really makes it hard to squat. And we're really going into a squat, okay? Not so much a hinge that you'll see later. So you want to keep that going, all right? Whew, we got it. All right, nice work. We're gonna come to a plank shoulder tap. You'll see this along with push-ups today with a little elevated push-up, makes it a little harder. I saw this one online, I kind of liked it. But for today, let's just practice. We're gonna go with a plank hold. I want you to tap shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna see this today, okay? We're gonna tap and tap. Now this might be really hard for some of us to get onto that one arm. So you might take it out. You might only work on your push-ups today. We may not do a tap, and that's okay. If we need to, we go to our knees. All right, and we work that tap. We can also do this from a chair, an incline, or a box. All right, so if you need a chair, if you know now, this is too tough, I need to be at an incline, we'll work on push-ups and shoulder taps at an incline. So there's ways to modify today, but this is a level 4. So we're gonna be challenging ourselves just a bit. Let's go ahead and just hold that high plank, drawing that navel in, hold here tight, we're almost there. 3, 2, and 1, nice work. All right, we're gonna go into the staggered hinge that you're gonna see later. All right, we're also gonna do glute bridges, which most of us know how to do, but I wanted to review the hinge. So we're gonna go left foot forward. We're gonna alternate here, which is kind of hard, but you're gonna get it. Right toe here I want you to push. Let's just start with 5 on the left leg. 1, 2, we're sliding those hips back. Kind of a stiff leg and a soft knee bend, so I want you to push and start to bend that knee, keeping the head, neck, and spine in line. Let's switch, other side. Left toe back. We want to feel all that weight in that right leg, in that right hip, okay? So we should be feeling that, not lower back, just this hip and the hamstring here. Now, let's go ahead and try to alternate that. So we're gonna step in, step back, find that hinge, step up, step back, alternating. So kind of like an alternating lunge. We're just not stepping back into a lunge. We're just going into this little staggered hinge. Some people have trouble with this, but I love the coordination of it, okay? Lifting weights and moving, that's what we do every day in life. All right, we're gonna come down, we're gonna practice a plank row. Something else you'll see, I'll be using dumbbells. You are free to use dumbbells, but you may find that we have to just work on being on that one arm. So here we go, high plank, 3, 2, and 1, pull and pull, just pulling that arm. Now again, we'll be on weights later, but that may not be for all of us. Sometimes I get people that lift and they just fall, and we lift and we fall because we're unable to stabilize here and hold. If that's the case, this is where I want you today, without that weight, just working on those rows without weight. This is a great place to be and practice. Eventually, we'll start to bring those weights into the mix, very light weights at first. All right, so see if you can hold on one arm and have control. If so, you are free to join in with those weights. Otherwise, we're starting here. If you want, maybe you want to use weights and you can do it kneeling, that's okay as well, okay? You do you. We take a little bit of core out there. We're still getting that row. All right, let's rest. We have 45 seconds. Our first segment is going to be the cardio. So have that jump rope nearby. We're gonna start with our march, our butt kicks. We'll have a lateral Heisman, 1, 2, 3, hit, 1, 2, 3, stick. Okay, I do about 3 of these steps, side to side. Okay, then we'll have jump rope, all right? We'll go 30 seconds each of those with 15 seconds rest. We're gonna hit it twice today, and we'll move on to some strength. We'll have our couple segments in there, and then another cardio bout. Just repeating, keeping it kind of simple, but high intensity, quick pace. Let's go with those high knees to butt kicks here in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and kick. 1, 2. So behind, 3, 4, up in front. 1, 2. Remember the march and those low butt kicks you can do. Go ahead, bring it up in front and behind. And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and behind. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good job. All right, we are moving on. We have that lateral Heisman, okay? We can tap, stick, 1, 2, 3, stick. We can just move lightly. We can move quicker. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Woo! Good, stick. Lift that knee, stick. See if you can hold it. Moving into the hips, diving into those hips. We have some lateral lunges today. We might feel these hips from that as well. 8 seconds. I love to move laterally. 3, 2, and 1. Jump rope if you've got it. The jump rope and I are not necessarily friends all the time, so if you're feeling that today, just ghost rope. Another thing on the ghost rope is I want that shoulder roll. I want you to move those shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds. It's a hot day. This is gonna be rough, but we're gonna get through it together. All right. So this is one of those workouts, team, where you show up knowing that you're ready to push, that you've had good rest and sleep or recovery, and you're ready. If you had a really, really hard workout yesterday, this is probably not the one to show up for the next day. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We have this one more round. Let's see if this will hang here without falling. Maybe not. All right, one more round here. We're going back to those high knees and butt kicks. Take it low and then kick, or take it high with me. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, kick. 2, 3, 4. High knees. 2, 3, 4, and kick. 2, 3, 4, and knees. 2, 3, 4, and kick. 2, 3, 4, and knees. 2, 3, 4, kick. There you go. You got it. Keep it coming. 5 seconds. Kick. Woo, and time. Nice work. All right, team. Lateral shuffles with that stick. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Stick. Stick. Good. How many shuffles you do? You could do 3 or 4. Depends on your space there at your in-home gym, okay? Maybe you're outside. Oh, that would be awesome. 15, we're halfway. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, jump rope, last one. All right, ghost rope it. I should bring those in someday to show you. You can get little handles with a weighted ball for your jump rope indoors. It's nice. 3, 2, once you get some work on those shoulders. You don't think your shoulders are involved until you try a weighted rope. And once you have a little bit of a weighted rope, you realize those shoulders are very much involved in jump rope. All right, we're halfway. Keep it coming. Let's see how fast we can go. Pick it up. 10 seconds. You're gonna see this 2 more times today. So really, 4 times. And time, good, because we'll do 2 sets through, okay? All right, rest. We're moving on to our first segment. It's okay, we're gonna be doing squats, okay? We'll have some lateral lunges and some goblet squats. Start with those lateral lunges. I'm gonna go with a single weight that I'm gonna use for my goblet. We're gonna go with 30. I'm gonna try to kind of stay with the same weight in these segments, but we may have to change out, and that's okay. If you need a sip of water, now's your time to take it. We have about 15 seconds left to go. I didn't tell you to have a towel, but maybe you need a towel. We're gonna start with that right lateral lunge only, right only, okay? I'll take you through this, we'll move. We'll have a goblet squat, a left lunge, another goblet, and then we'll alternate that lunge. Let's start here with the right. All right, out to the right, step it out, bring that weight inside the foot. If it's too much with one hand, when you go a little heavier, you can hold with 2. It feels a little better sometimes in my grip to do so. But again, we're keeping that chest up and we're really bending. We're getting down by bending the knee and the hip, okay? So sit back like you're sitting in a chair into that squat. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, we're going into the goblet. We're gonna bring that weight up high. You can hold it here. If you prefer 2 heads, you can hold it here. That can help you keep that chest up as well. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, up and down, 30 seconds. It's only 30 seconds, so I want you to move with intention. Try not to rest too much. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Lateral squat here, or lateral lunge. Woo, lateral lunge. We're gonna step it out. Weight in the right hand, step left inside that leg. Sit down. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Over to the side. Again, I know everybody wants to reach the ground, but we usually just bend our upper body. I want you to sit down. So if you reach there, great. But let's make sure we're, sitting. You might get stuck down there. We want to sit. Good. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, back to that goblet squat again. Holding it by 2 heads or a single head here, close to the body. Keep it close. That'll protect your core, your back. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Not a lot of rest, just work in the squat pattern, okay? The squat movement. Chest up, sit down and back. If you have trouble sitting back and down, sit to a chair, a box, or a bench. Good. You got it. Again, we're trying not to pause. We're trying to get as many in as we can with some good weight though, and with good form. 3, 2, and 1. All right, you can change this out for 2 dumbbells that we bring outside the knee here, or we can kind of switch this one back and forth, which is what I'm going to do, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Alternating lunges. In, and then just kind of switch it out. You can kind of let go and grab. Let go and grab. Good. Chest up, sit back. Good. Side to side. Woo! There you go. A little bit of a doozy. The good thing about these segments is that once we finish, we're not coming back to it. So this is our last one here with our squat pattern. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, I'm gonna use this dumbbell. We're gonna do a single arm elevated push-up, okay? So one hand up on the dumbbell, one hand down. And we're gonna do a shoulder tap in there. This is why we practice. You don't have to have your hand on the dumbbell. So if you don't have a big sturdy dumbbell, just go to the floor and do these, okay? All right, you might be able to stagger this other hand out a little further and higher to get a little more shoulder, but just focus on those push-ups, okay? They can be inclined too, all right? But you're only gonna tap to the right. Here we go. Woo. 3, 2, and 1. Find that push-up, right arm up. Find that tap over to the right shoulder. Right arm's up, and tap towards that right arm. There you go. Keep them coming. 30 seconds here. Aiming for 8 to 10 reps. One more. 3, 2, and 1. And do remember, we're gonna go hand release push-ups. All right, I'll come out here for that. You can do this on your knees as well, okay? I really do like that incline. You can take this out, do a push-up tap, push-up tap. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Hand release, push away. On this, I want you to focus on lifting those thighs off the floor. Maybe even the hips slightly to get that push through the chest and not the legs. But hey, if that's where you are today, go with it. All right, or we can find an incline push-up. You won't have that hand release, but that's okay. Work those push-ups. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna roll that weight over if you're using one. If not, just find that push-up, okay? And then tap to the left, okay? You got this. Left side here. Here we go. 3. Spread your feet a little wider for balance. Here we go. Push. Oh. Feeling these. Push-ups are hard. Doing these back-to-back high volume. We've been practicing them at the gym. We had a monthly challenge last month doing them. Woo! Come on, give me one more. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, we don't need that weight. I'm gonna get mine out of the way. We have a hand release push-up now. Knees or toes, or just focus on your incline push-up at the wall, a chair, a box. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Just a push-up, hand release, all the way down and up. Good. Try to squeeze your thighs off the ground, knees and thighs off the ground. If you're there, if you're not, no worries. You do you. Modify, find your challenge for today. Maybe we did full toes the first time and now we're a little tired. Modify. We're just trying to keep going. 3, 2, and 1. All right, this next one, we're gonna do the push-up and then 2 shoulder taps. Push-up, 2 shoulder taps. Again, this can be done from your knees, all right? Here we go. Just make sure those hips are in line and not boxed back here. They're here, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. I'm going hand release, push up, plank taps here, shoulder taps, down, release, push up, shoulder, shoulder. Good. Down, push, shoulder, shoulder, down, push. Ooh, there you go, team. Come on. It's only 30 seconds. This is our last one in our push series for this upper body. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, 45 seconds. If you need more, pause me. We have cardio coming back up. Yes, I said it. If the heart rate's too high, just do 1 set of these instead of 2. Take a rest, get back to it. All right, join me on the second round, or do this first round and rest going into that strength. Or just give me a pause and get back to it. We're going 23 seconds. Remember, it's a march and a kick or a high knee with that butt kick, okay? You got this, I know. We're challenging ourselves, we gotta get uncomfortable. All right, we have to get uncomfortable, I know. And I'm guilty that using my perimenopause as an excuse to just be comfortable, sit comfortable. We can't do that every day. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. High knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. Butt kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I'm gonna count every other. 3, 4, and butt kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4. Behind. 2, 3, 4, and high. 2, 3, 4, and behind. 3 and 4. Rest. Good job. All right. Lateral shuffles. Stick it. Okay. Little Heisman here. Back and forth. Stick. Woo. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Stick. 30 seconds here. Another way to modify if that heart rate's getting too high is to take down this time. So maybe we do 15 seconds, which is right here, okay? Maybe you do 20, maybe you hit 30. All right, again, or take it 1 round and take 1 round away. It's okay to modify. 3, 2, and 1. I'm working with you here from this side. I don't know exactly what you need today unless we were in person. So modifications are okay. Grab that rope. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Jump ropes. Woo! Uh-oh. There you go. 10 down. Whoopsie, 20 to go. Oh man, I really try not to mess up on those the whole time. That's 1. We'll see what happens the rest of the time today. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, back to those high knees. Butt kicks, take it low, take it high. Grab a quick sip of water. All right, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, and knees. 2, 3, 4, and butt. 2, 3, 4, and knees. 2, 3, 4, bottom. 2, 3, 4, high. 2, 3, 4, behind. Good, you got it. You count to yourself. We're almost there with 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Back and forth. I don't know what's going on with this back here, but it's a problem. It's a problem. I can't get it either. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Lateral shuffle. Stick. 1, 2, 3. It could be 4. Whatever space you have for here. Get that stick. 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 Good. Quick feet, but you can take it low and slow if you need to. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Great job, team. Whew. Jump rope. Ghost rope. But get those shoulders moving. Whew. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Last one here before we move on to our upper pull and our lower hinge. And then we'll see this cardio one last time. It's going fast. It's going to go so fast. It's not really a no repeats, but Because of the way it's stacked, it goes pretty fast. 10 seconds, a little faster. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, team. All right, you got this. You are doing great, okay? It's hard, yes, it's supposed to be hard. We have a single arm row here. We're gonna go half kneeling, little touchdown. I'm gonna try 25s on this, and that's what I'll be doing with my plank row as well. So I'm gonna go ahead, grab that weight, stick it down here as well, have it nearby. All right, on this one, half kneeling, team, we're just gonna lean into it, kind of touch down here at the floor and pull back, okay? We have 10 seconds here, enjoy it. Big breath in and out. Whew. Feels like I have the heat on in here, and I do not. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Pull back, 30 seconds on this right side only. We'll head to our plank row, then we'll hit that left side. Halfway. Good, that's it. Pull it back. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, plank rows, a little tougher. These might be kind of heavy. You can change them out. Remember that plank row too, you can go here. All right, we can go to our knees and lift. We don't have to use the weight. 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds, here we go. Feet spread wide. Hips, neck, and spine in line. Nice angle here, angled plank. Three, 2, and 1. Nice work. We're gonna move that to the side. We have that left side, okay? Let me turn around this way so you can see it. So right knee's gonna be up, weight in that left arm. We're gonna pull it back here. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. I'm even kind of have it at an angle as I tap it down and pull back. A little tap and row. Good, that's it. Three, 2, and 1. Rest. Nice work. All right, back to that plank row. I know it's tough, team. If you have a chair, incline yourself and work on those rows at an incline, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Row. Try to keep those hips level. Really pull back without rocking too much. Try to stabilize through the trunk. Even though we're moving that heavy weight and our core is working really hard. Whew. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right. We're gonna come up. We're gonna go row here, okay? Row here. 2 at a time for 30 seconds. I'm gonna try this, and we're gonna try. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Pull. Both at the same time. If that's too hard, right, left, okay? Pull. Ten seconds. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. All right, excellent work. All right, we have our hinges now. I'm gonna grab a quick sip. You have a little bit of rest here. I'm gonna use 1 dumbbell. Staggered hinge, okay? Just a little bit in towards the shoelaces, not much. with a twist if you want, or straight down and back. Get against a wall if you need help pushing those hips back and not dropping into that squat. Weight-wise, I don't know if my grip can handle it, but we're gonna try that 35 today. 6 seconds here, team. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. You've got this. Let's go left foot forward. We're gonna go left. I know we've been doing right. Let's just go left. Or you can stay right. Ignore me. Just make sure you get both sides. Head, neck, and spine in line. Push those hips back. We may not go very far. We don't want to round in that lower back. Depending on the tightness in that back leg, we may just want to go the knee and up. Time. Good job. All right, we're gonna go to the floor for a bridge. I almost put our bands in here, but I didn't want to bring out more equipment. I just want to get in, get this done. All right, I'm gonna take my clip out. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Lift, okay? I want you to think about tucking your tailbone just a bit, and I want you to scoop in and up. Pick up your quarters. Scoop in and up. Go halfway down just to get on those glutes. If you want, pick those toes up a little bit. Push through the heels. Just make sure we keep a little bit of that tuck of the tailbone so we're not arching or flaring the ribs through this. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, we're going back up to that other hinge on the other leg, depending on which one you did. No worries. Jump on up here. I'm gonna go right foot forward, left foot back, but you might be the other way. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Hinge. Good. Again, get against a wall, a couch, back of the couch, anything you have there. If you need to push, help you push those hips back. I see a lot of people drop down in this into a staggered stance squat. All right, this is the one where we want to push those hips back. Keep the shoulders back, shoulders down and back, okay? No reaching. We're just focused on driving back. 3, 2, and 1. Glute bridge. Whew. Here we go. Good hard squeeze. Squeeze in and up. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Up and down. In and up. Scoop up your quarters and squeeze at the top. I'm gonna turn my toes out just slightly. There we go. I'm only going halfway. We're going to a hover here and up just to stay into those glutes. Helps us keep that spine a little more neutral. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, we're gonna alternate that hinge like I showed you earlier. So I am gonna take 2 weights. You could do your hands on both, but I'm gonna take 2 weights. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Hinge. You could just take 1 if you want. Hold the heads here. All right, we could go here, up, and switch, okay? Or if you want to load a little heavier, take the 2. Make sure you keep good form at all times. It doesn't work to go up if our form is bad and we get hurt. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, team. Wow. 45 minutes flying by. We just have our cardio here for 2 sets. Whew, I'm squeaking. I've had so much sweat on the floor. I'm squeaking here. 30 seconds, team. We're gonna hit that cardio. Just 2 sets, 30 seconds each. It's about 3 minutes of work, okay? 3 minutes of work. You can do this. I know it's hard, but listen. If you have that energy today, if you're feeling it, drive it forward. Go with it. We don't get these days every day. We don't want these days every day. But sometimes I go a week without having one. All right, and I gotta pick up next week. So today's your day. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. High knees. You can count every other than 1, 2, 3, 4, and high. 2, 3, 4, behind. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. There you go, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, lateral with that Heisman, that little stick. All right, 8 seconds, team. Give me a clap. You got this. We're there, the home stretch. 3, 2, and 1. Stick. Try to move those feet as fast as you can, given your floor and space. Ten seconds. Three, 2, and 1. All right. Felt myself slow down there towards the end. I'm not gonna let that happen on the second round. All right, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Keep them coming, you got this. If we're ghost roping, move those shoulders, those hands. Keep it going. 15. 9. That's it. 7. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, one more round. Second one sometimes is not as hard, maybe just because we're in the rhythm. We're feeling it. First one, we're just kind of trying to get it. Woo. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. High. 1, 2, 3, 4. Behind. 1, 2, 3, 4. And front. 2, 3, 4. And back. 2, 3, 4. And front. 2, 3, 4. Back. 2, 3, 4. Front. 2, 3, 4. Back. 2, 3, 4. Front. 2, 3, 4. Back. 2, 3, and 4. Good job. All right. Woo. Just a minute of work left to go. You did it. You showed up. You give it your all. You push through. Awesome work. You should be proud. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Even if you modified, no worries. All right, again, I keep harping on it, but consistency is really what's gonna drive you forward and give you the changes that you're looking for, okay? It's going to be consistency. So even if we have to modify when we show up, just show up. Now, with that being said, we can have 1 to 2 days of full-on rest. All right, just an easy walk. Maybe it's nothing for the day because you just need a nap. 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Listen to your body. You'll know those days because when you show up, even if it's an easy day, after 5 or 10 minutes, your mind is checked out. Maybe you have too much work on your mind. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Maybe you're just really tired, you didn't get the sleep or the nutrition you needed. Okay, you know those days. I want you to show up, give it 5, 10 minutes, and then decide, are you ready to keep going? Or you need that day to be a full rest? I have them, trust me. I can't tell you how many times I've shown up, I've wanted it, thought I wanted it, came out here, 3, 2, 1. Really just wanting to move. Maybe I took yesterday off and I wanted to get in here and move, and you know what? Just didn't have it. My body kept saying no. My mind was saying no. There's just no pushing past it. Listen to yourself. Give yourself a rest. You'll get so much more out of it the following day. Now, if you make it a habit of giving yourself, let's breathe in, an excuse, and you're getting only one workout a week, I would say really try to show up for yourself on one of those other days, okay? We don't want to use it as a reason to not be working out. That's why I have these different levels, right? So maybe you're showing up for something that's too hard for you and it's discouraging and you're not able to do the workouts. You don't feel like showing up for it, okay? Go ahead, Find something a little lighter, a little easier to do, so you can have those small wins and you want to show up each day. That's the point. Tricking your mind and body into wanting and needing it. If you start small, it will realize that it wants it and needs it. All right, good job. Let's bring that left arm across the body, fingers wide, look away. I have to do it. I have to do it sometimes with sprinting or intervals or things I want to do that I used to do 10 years ago, and I'm trying to go back to where I was. I'm not there, and it's just discouraging, and I get frustrated with myself, but I'm not that person 10 years ago. I gotta start over, I gotta start small, and when I do, I feel amazing. I get a little glimpse of my old self. I get to enjoy it. I don't hurt. I didn't do too much. I'm not frustrated with myself because it was doable. So think about these things going forward. Starting today, whenever you're doing this video, go ahead and stretch here. Holy moly. I'm sweating. All right, we're gonna do a quad stretch here. So grab onto something, hold the back of that ankle, pull up here, keep that knee close to the body. I'm gonna challenge you to do a mile walk each day. If you're not walking or your cardio is slacking, you're not getting out there, maybe it's cold where you are, get on a treadmill, maybe it's hot, go swim some laps. No, but if you can, maybe just a mile walk. It's something doable. It doesn't count if you get your steps in during work and you're like, oh, I got the mile in from just stepping through work. No, this is extra. This is time that you dedicate to yourself and you go out and do it. Listen to a good book, listen to the birds chirp. I personally think that silence is best. If you live in silence, maybe it's not, but if you're somebody who has a chaotic schedule and loud kids, or you have a job that's very loud, shut it down. Go out and just be with yourself. Take in your surroundings. It's amazing what it can do for your stress levels, okay? So don't be afraid of it. It's hard if you're not used to silence. You get inside your head, but you know what? That's when we work a lot of our things out. If we're not working it out inside, we're just letting it fester, we're just hiding it in there, and we're feeling even more stressed and chaotic, right? So go out and enjoy some silence, okay? All right, that's enough about that. Let's sit down here for a good stretch. Let's go with a Z sit for me into our hips. We're gonna bring that heel towards our knee. A lot of people wanna bring it in and want that heel towards your knee. We want a 90-degree bend here. You might find it hard to lean forward. That's okay, lean to the side if that's where you are today. If you can, we're gonna try to reach outside that foot and that knee with a long spine and just hinge forward over the leg. If that's feeling pretty easy, pretty good, maybe you wanna go a little deeper. Maybe you're like, oof, no way. But if you want to go deeper, we're going to take that that left leg back. We can stay high or we can go low. Let's hold and breathe here. 3 big breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Tell our body it is okay. Please relax. Please stretch. I need it. All right, we're gonna tap here, get a little back bend in. Yeah, all right. Other side, find that Z sit. Heel to knee. Sit tall and lean over. I'm reading a really good book and listening to it. I'm doing both. Called The Confident Mind. My daughter turned me on to this book. And in that book, and changing your mindset about your workouts and whether you're progressing or how you feel about them, if you have a negative thought about your workouts. Good, if you want, kick back. When you show up, I want you to rate yourself. Maybe now, take a moment to think about, how was your effort? Did you give it a good effort? Did you really try? Doesn't mean that you did it perfect, doesn't mean that it was your best workout, but did you give it effort? Rate yourself on that. How was your success? Did you lift some heavier weight? Were you able to do a couple extra push-ups today? Let's lay down here. Were the push-ups a little easier for you today? Maybe you got the form on the lateral lunge. So think about what your success was today. What thing did you do well that you're proud of? That was a win. And then we can talk about progress. Did you make progress? So, again, do you feel that your heart rate returned, that you recovered a little quicker? Did you do heavier weight? Just focus on those things too. There's got to be some of that going on. And if you can focus in on those, you're going to feel really good. Let's go ahead and bring those feet in. You can grab those toes or the ankles, and we're just going to lean forward here in this little butterfly position. But start thinking about those rather than showing up, because I know with perimenopause, every day doesn't feel like a win. If you were that person that just dug and crushed it every time, and now you're showing up and you're stiff, or maybe the heat got, I talked to a runner today, but we don't adapt to the heat as well anymore. The heat gets to us, it slows us down, it makes it harder. That can be frustrating, but focus in on your effort, your success, and your progresses with each one, and tap into that so you don't have to be so hard on yourself, and you can have these positive feelings for your workouts despite where you are for the day. All right. I think I heard The Rock, and I'm going to quote, I don't know exactly how he said it, but you know what? He said he was thankful because, he had another day where he could show up and work out, and he had his health to do it. There are people out there that don't have it, so be thankful for that, and that is enough. I could talk all day. I will see you next time. Thank you for showing up. You crushed it. You did it. All right, so that means tomorrow should be a lighter day of some sort, whether it's a walk, lighter weights, anything lower impact, lower intensity. All right, you've got this. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.